Massey and Nolan Patrick as we are super late model racing here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Oh man, everybody's getting all crossed up in the back of the field. JJ Hamilton in the field as JJ will be able to roll to the inside. Everybody's, oh look out, we got one in the wall. It's gonna be the 94 machine of Jahil Bennett. Jahil Bennett in the 94 crashes down to the front stretch. Look, he had a little help. 10 cars gonna walk right into him, and that's the all she wrote right there. Holy cow. I guess he wasn't quite ready. That was Joseph Oakley. As Joseph Oakley comes in hot and just gets him in the old door, and after that, that's all she wrote. We'll give the old Oakley machine an EOL. Joseph, you got a lot of damage on that race car, bud. You're probably junk. That whole left front and everything else is all twisted up on it. You might want to pull it in the infield for some repair work. That car's pretty much bent up. You will grab the EOL, though. You gave him a pretty good door going into the corner while there was something going on in front of him. All right, guys, double file these cars up. Double file these cars up. We're getting ready to go one to green this time by. All cars, I need you out of the pit area. All cars, if you're going to continue, I need you out of the pit area. Double file this time. Double file this time by. Well, that took a bunch of cars out of this. We got one coming out. There's going to be Robert Henderson. Jahil Bennett, his night is over. Yes, it was. As Henderson's got a lot of damage on the nose piece. The 10 car of Joseph Oakley, his night is over with. As the pace truck's underway, we're back at it. Sure was, Swings, Florida, sure was. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling. I'm glad we did get the lap in, because if not, I had to go into manual scoring mode, and I was not going to have a good day. 4 out of 40 for the Super Late Models here this afternoon. We'll see what we can do, as it's going to be Jamie Massey out in front. You got the number 2 and a Nolan Patrick. It's going to be the 24, Kevin Walker with the number 10 ride. That's going to be Anthony Brown. You got a door-to-door race going into turn 1 and 2. It's going to be the battle for the 5th spot, as you're going to have Kyler Hayes in the 20 to the outside, Jeff Wacker in the 55X back to the inside, as they will go to the middle of 3 and 4. As we got 6 out of 40 here for the Super Late Models, as Jeff Wacker gets way sideways off of turn 1 and 2. Big door contact there between the number 32 of Samuel Mount and the number 5 machine of Anthony Eli, as they made some contact in turn 1 and 2. How about all the way from Australia? It's going to be 18 of JJ Hamilton, as his car's all set up. Man, that's another number 29 to Carter Long, as him and Anthony Eli got together as well. As those guys will get a little cross off of 3 and 4. They get a little separated. Here comes Samuel Mountain, the number 32 machine. Carter Long, Carlo! All right, Carter Long. Come on now. Carter Long and company, as Samuel Mount was clearly to the inside, and looks like Carter Long is the one that anybody passing him, as Anthony Eli got a big old door from him as well. 9 out of 40 for the Super Late Models. Guys doing a really good job racing from the front on back, as Jamie Massey's still going to be your leader. Big slider there for Braden Avila. Jeff Wacker had to get on the brake binders out of the backstretch, as here comes Jeff Wacker to the inside. Avila's going to hit the brake pedal. Wacker pushes tight. Look out, here we go. They're 3 wide down to the front stretch, as Braden Avila, the big slide job in turn 1 and 2. Jeff Wacker going to battle right back to the inside, as we're 11 out of 40 here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Watching the front runner so far, they're single file, nose to tail at this time. Not a whole lot of action going on between them at this time, as the number 20, 55 machine of Jeff Wacker with the number 25 of Braden Avila. Side job in the middle of 3 and 4. Up the hill he goes. Jeff Wacker going to try to get a run to the inside, as you got a great battle for the 5th spot. As it's going to be Wacker once again that side job. You have the 8, Avila number 25 right there back to the inside. They'll race their way through the middle of 3 and 4. It's Braden Avila to the bottom. Jeff Wacker back to the outside. outside as they go rubbing doors in a turn 1 and 2. This is a race for the ages as it's going to be Avila back to the inside once again. The number 25, the Jeff Wacker, back to the outside. Wacker tiptoes, jumps the cushion off of 3 and 4. Maybe that's a moment of opportunity for Avila as Avila clears them going into 1 and 2. Gets back to the bottom. 2 lanes are racing being shown. Jeff Wacker able to get a run to the outside once again. We got 26 to go, and let's go ahead and check on the front runners. Jamie Massey in the 187, still your leader. Robert Henderson's going to pull it into the infield. J.J. Hamilton, I believe, as well, as Robert Henderson at number 25 be the first car out of this race by pulling it in. Jamie Massey in the 187 is still your leader. Will go to the 2N of Nolan Patrick. Kevin Walker to number 24 to go to Anthony Brown to the 10B. Finally, the battle between Jeff Wacker and Avila has finally come to a close, and Jeff Wacker's getting the 55, going to be in the 5th spot. Dane Norris at the 115. He'll be in the 7th spot. You'll have the number 20 machine of Kyler Hayes as J.J. Hamilton and the number 29 of Carter Long as they continue to race. You got the number 32. That's going to be Mr. That's all going to be Samuel Mount. It's Carter Long had to get on the binders, avoiding to get it into the wall. Here comes the number 5 of Anthony Eli as J.J. Hamilton and that number 18 machine all crossed up into turn 1 and 2 as that car's going to get way sideways. Carter Long and Eli make some contact after the 18 of Hamilton got all sideways. In the middle of 3 and 4, you got 20 to go for the super late models. That's a good battle for the last spot, as it's going to be Mr. Hamilton in the 18, as it's going to be the 29 of Carter Long. Long with a big slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Hamilton back to the inside. Give Carter Long the 11th spot as lap down traffic may be a factor in this one, as Jamie Massey in the 187 starting to close in, as lap down traffic just exit off of turn number 2 there just rather momentarily as they're entering 3 as we speak, as Jamie Massey might gotta get some things going in his head. Nolan Patrick right there behind him with the 24, Kevin Walker, the 10 of Mr. Brown to go to the 55 of Wacker with the number 25 of Avila, as Avila's going to take a look once again to Jeff Wacker. It looks like the racetrack's really good on the top shelf here this afternoon. 16 more trips around the speedway as it's all J.J. Hamilton in the 18. Here's your lap down traffic battling for position as the 5 machine of Anthony Eli will battle the 32 of Samuel Mount as they'll go down off of turn number 2. Eli's going to get a little crossed off of turn number 2. He'll dive into 3. Oh, Samuel Mount just fell off the speedway. What a save as the leaders are starting to close. 14 to go for the super late models tonight, as it's going to be Nolan Patrick in the 2N machine. He's tiptoeing down to the back stretch of the 24, Kevin Walker. Walker's going to take a dive, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Clears the nose of Nolan Patrick. They'll race it out of 4 as you got a battle for the 2nd spot. Nolan Patrick in the 2N is exactly what Jamie Massey wants to see out of these drivers, as Walker's going to get a run back to the inside, slide job in the middle of 3 and 4 once again. Nolan Patrick gets on the brake binders and lets Kevin Walker go. Alrighty, we get about 12 to go for the super late models, and we got some lap down traffic. 3 wide ahead of them as J.J. Hamilton has pulled his race car in. He has called it a night. As you got battle in front of the race leaders, it's Samuel Mount in the 5 of Anthony Eli, and then you got Carter Long in the 29 as we got some lap down traffic. Double high 5, 10 to go this time by. 10 to go for the super duper late models as you got some lap down traffic ahead of your race leader of Jamie Massey. Now he's got Kevin Walker and Nolan Patrick within striking distance. 9 to go. I'll tell you what, I know you guys like when I do this. Let's go ahead and ride on board. As you can see, Jamie Massey already had to work the number 29 of Carter Long, as Massey's got a car between him and the number 24 to Kevin Walker. You got 5 to go this time by. As Eli all over the back of the 32 of Samuel Mound, as Jamie Massey, the race leader, is going to close in. Lines right up behind the lap down traffic. Here comes Jamie Massey to the inside. He will clear Anthony Eli the line. As Kevin Walker in the 24 down to the backstretch, he's got lap down traffic to deal with as well. So does Nolan Patrick in the number 2 M machine, as we got 3 to go for race leader Jamie Massey. Racing continues. Massey's going to clear the number 32 of Samuel Mound. Now he's got clean air in front of him. Kevin Walker to 24, stuck in some traffic with Anthony Eli to the outside. You've got 2 to go here this afternoon. Leaders forced to run the bottom side. I think Eli ran out of fuel or something to miss on that number 5 machine. But the white flag will be in the air this time by. Carter Long and the 5 of Anthony Eli will battle for the last spot, but too little, too late for the rest of the field. Jamie Massey will win here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Kevin Walker to be in the 24. He'll go to Nolan Patrick. The 10B of Brown. Braden Avila. No, it's Jeff Wacker at the line. It'll go to Dean Norris and the number 20 machine of Kyler Hayes. That